Okay, hello, hi. Welcome, bienvenidos to our event, Hispanic Heritage Month event today. Today we have an art workshop with artist Aurelio Del Muro, who's graciously came to visit us, and he set up this wonderful setup right here, which you will soon get to be part of. So today's event is an art workshop using the poetry of Julia de Burgos, a Puerto Rican poet, as inspiration, the verses of her poetry as inspiration for the creation of a mural that we are all going to participate in today, for those who are here in person. And so, thank you. So please, for future events, please check out Hispanic Heritage Month program of events. And you can do so www.sunidutchess.edu/HHM. Okay, all the events are the program events you can check out along with their descriptions. Our next event is next Thursday, September 29th. Daisy Diaz Granado will give a talk on the research that she's doing, Puerto Ricans in the diaspora in search of liberating educational experiences and a home. Okay,
nice.
So that's next week. That will be live streamed from 7 to 8:15 in the evening. PM. That is a remote event. Hopefully you can make that event as well, and we hope to see you there. So without further ado, I'm going to give Aurelio a chance to begin the workshop today. Thank you. Aurelio, take it away.
Thank you, Mehmet. Welcome. Gracias por venir. Thank you for coming. This is very cool, very exciting to do this project. Mehmet had mentioned something that's coming next week about Puerto Ricans in exile. And it's very interesting that Julia de Burgos is a poet who left Puerto Rico, like many Puerto Ricans. She lived all around the Caribbean and in New York City and Washington, D.C. She was all over the place. She was a very passionate woman and lived a short life and died homeless in East Harlem. Actually, in a place that is called Julia de Burgos Center. There's a big cultural space in Lexington in New York City on 104. That's exactly where she died. And nobody knew her. They took her, sanitation department took her to the Hartside and was buried there until people realized what had happened. They exhumed her body in exile and took her back to Carolina in Puerto Rico where she was born. She was already recognized as a poet, but the more people read it, the more awareness everybody became aware. That was a second great poet after Gabriela Mistral and other great women poets. And so...
Gabriela Mistral from Chile, no?
Pardon?
Gabriela Mistral is the Chilean.
Is from Chile, yeah. So welcome, join us. Thank you for coming. At the beginning of the year, I was invited to do a mural. And I painted together with a friend, we made a proposal. The mural, the place, the building where this is a new building and in the Bronx, it's called El Borinquen. So I thought, well, maybe it has to do something with an exile and a Puerto Rican artist. So I chose Julia de Burgos. I investigated more about her life and created this mural inspired on one of her great poems. Is called Rio Grande de Loiza, Great River or Loiza. She was born right next to it in Carolina. The idea was to get images to make art, and that's really, it doesn't have to be an illustration of it. Great painters like Kandinsky would put music and imagine colors with the music. And so he would paint. So that's the idea, that there's something that you can get inspiration. Doesn't have to be lyrical or exactly the same, but that is a trampoline to make you create art and make some beautiful things. So that's what I did. I took it from there and then imagined a great river, everything in blue. And I will show you some of the images of that mural. Let's see how, okay. So this is one of the stanzas of the poem. It says, alárgate en mi espíritu, great river, elongate yourself in my spirit, and deja que mi alma se pierda en tus riachuelos. Let my soul get lost in your streams, para buscar la fuente que te robó de niño, to look for the spring that robbed you as a child, y en un ímpetu loco te devolvió al sendero. And a crazy impulse returned you to the path, to your river path, right? So that was one of the stanzas that inspired me the most to create this. There were others, but for the sake of shortness, because we have a lot of things to do, I'm just gonna show you the other lines, but I'm not gonna go too much. This is another beautiful part. In the second part, it says, confúndeme en el vuelo de mi ave fantasía, confuse me in the flight of my fantasy bird, and leave me a rose of water in my dreams. Y déjame una rosa de agua en mis ensueños. That was another two lines that really just made my, my mind just go wild. So there's some of the elements that I thought would be cool to have: a spirit, goddess, mother, river. The Taino symbols, I thought that was very important, because the Caribbean, before Columbus, the community was called Taino or Caribe or Borinquen, which is part of the whole area. But the Taino was an important culture there, and birds, turtles, animals, that was their thing, right? So that's what I thought of using, and so I moved on. This is the poem. I have a book here, if you like to check it out while we are painting. This is a collection of her poetry. I'll show it to the camera. And so I'll show you a little bit of the murals that I created with my colleague Marta. Oh, this is great. I saw this at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It's a queen. Usually in most kingdoms you have kings and all that. But this is a Maya queen, and she has something between her arms, and it's like an offering. So I like to walk away from the idea of a Madonna, but more of a woman giving an offering to life. So that's what I had as a main thing. This is one of the first sketches I made. You have a turtle, you have fish, you have Taino symbols there, you have the coquí. The coquí is a Puerto Rican. Does anybody know what a coquí is? Dime.
It's a symbol of Puerto Rico. It's a tiny, tiny frog.
Right.
And it makes this sound, coquí, coquí.
Exactly.
It drives you crazy.
All night, yeah. All night.
So, all night.
Well, I remember I was in the rainforest in Puerto Rico, and it was that sound.
In El
all
Yunque?
night, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. So anyway, that's an important symbol for them. The turtle is a Lenape symbol of New York, or I mean of the community that I've seen. So this is a flower, a hibiscus flower, which is, I think, the symbol of Puerto Rico. It's like not a symbol, but I think it's a flower that is part of their world. So anyway, this is one of my first sketches that I did in charcoal. That's like, I took the photo of me, so you can see how large that is. So that's the woman giving, first it was like a little bit like a Madonna, then you have a bird coming inside. So things are beginning to move with that. Here is me, I beginning to sketch at the walls. I kind of jumped a little bit. But this is another one. In the poem, she mentions a fawn. So I use the fawn. And also in Puerto Rico, around March, they have like carnaval. They have a kind of carnaval with vejigantes, which is the devils. It's all widespread in Latin American, African culture, in Dominican Republic, in Mexico, in Colombia, and Peru. They all celebrate the devil as part of their deep culture, as a fun kind of thing, not the scary kind of version we got from Europe, but more like a deep celebration of things. And not evil, but devil. And so these are called vejigantes. In Puerto Rico, they dress richly with terciopelo, very brilliant colors. And they dance around the streets around, I think it's around February, March, in Holy Week. So I thought that the vejigantes should be included in the murals. And so I moved on. This is already the mural with colors. So I transferred it to the wall. There's another one. This I love. This is the woman flower that I mentioned, that she mentions in the poem. And there's the fawn, and there's these all kinds of crazy, weird animals, fantastic animals. She felt that the river had these mysterious animals living down there. So that's the drawing in charcoal. It's pretty big, and that's the painting already in color. This is the mural already. This is Marta Blair. She helped me do the mural, and this is the one. One side is actually double, and I think it's very exciting. This is all painting details of that Madonna, that queen, and this is the final. So you see a vejigante here. There's some vejigantes. This is flying like a comet, and she's giving an offering with all kinds of fantastic things, including a human in there. So that's it. This is the mural. Now, this was when Mehmet asked me, can you do a workshop? I said, sure. And I asked him about the mural, and he had seen some, and we got very excited. We said, well, let's do something like that here. So we got the mural. We got an hour to paint. That took me about 2 months and a half. So we'll see if we can match that. Yeah. But I think Mehmet says that you can continue doing it at the department. We will just attempt to begin. Already people who started, I asked them to do symbols or use something to draw. And Lindsay, she started doing flowers. We got somebody from the camera staff who did a song-like form. And some staff did a Nazca from Peru, hummingbird. So I'm asking you, if you have an idea of a drawing, we can draw it on one. We have to be quick. And the rest of us, we may begin painting what it is the background, which will be blue. There's another image that I have here. Let's see if I can open it. Yeah, this is one of the first sketches I made. This one, notice this is black outline, and then just the blue color is kind of dominant. So that's what we'll do. And you can overlap colors. This is blue and the bird is blue. Her hair is blue, and so is the goat and the girl too. So we can play with that. There are no rules, and you just move the color over. So you got a lot of blue colors to start. Over here we have palettes that Christian kindly helped me set. You can choose the one you like, colors. And you have more colors here, and there are palettes here to do, okay? So we can start. What I think the first thing is, if you got an idea of drawing something, draw it there and paint it if you like, paint the line. I have black color. And then we can just start just having fun. And then we will be called the latest Picassos. So welcome. If you have the idea, you can start. You already painted with me. Expertos. Nice. So have a, ooh.
Yo también. Ya está.
Like her, or like here. Look at what I got here. ¿Tú hiciste eso, Meme? Oh, man. It's upside down.
not from
So, ¿vas a pintar? Pero quítate esto porque si no te vas a hacer nada. Thank you. You're good. But I will make yourself comfortable.
You're probably, you're not, yeah.
Now, if you're ready to
Let me get a
paint,
brush too. Well, if I might take this off
between-
all the time.
there's some areas.
If I take it off, I'll be standing here with bare chest.
Well, I have one here.
I think you can put it over there.
I need another brush like that.
How is that? So you have to do it up
Here, there's the big
or
one.
here, but I think you can
And that
put
one
it
too.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's okay. That is good. Yeah, you can start drawing it. You want charcoal or you can use it. Now, that very
Lindsay,
part
would you
of
be
the-
comfortable speaking Spanish around?
No.
Well, I'm not comfortable painting around.
There's no judgment here.
Painting around.
I was gonna say no judgment.
You know,
Now,
it's
there's,
actually quite
there's,
interesting
yeah, there's
because my
part that
mentor
are,
was Spanish
Oh, yeah?
in graduate school.
Good.
But I can understand more than I can speak, but that's not much. So please, don't, no judgment here.
well, right now we're painting. Now, there are here these areas that are going to be drawing. Some will be this, but anything else outside the line.
Reminds me of something I have to do at home.
You can go
You're
over.
painting the walls.
I would wear oh, you do the black.
You should do a mural.
Of course, okay.
My wife's got better, she's got different plans for
You want to paint it through here? What do you do? Very good. You can paint all around it. And it doesn't have to be even. It can be,
That'll be good.
you can leave texture. But like you can do that. You can do wishy-washy
Can
stuff.
you do color, can you use like other color palettes?
You can, but first we need to do all blue, as much blue as you can.
Oh,
Okay, I can give you more.
Okay, don't put it
here.
Keep it, don't put it, it's probably
Yeah.
right. You can put it on there.
Yeah.
You're all right, you're not gonna mess it up. This
Let
is
me-
a collaborative piece. We embrace everything that everyone can do.
I should have worn a t-shirt today.
April.
I never thought of what I was wearing.
And you can do different blues, but
Didn't think
you
about
can
it
see
Mr. Blue.
different blues, great. And then we can start doing the inside. And the only exception is where
You
you
know,
can
every time I
spend
cook
a
meat,
little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
on that
I
side,
was
or you
in,
can go
there's
inside.
a Puerto Rican restaurant in Washington.
Uh-huh.
I don't know your name, so, ooh,
It's called
nice.
Café con Leche.
That is looking, that is looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 90. And so we went there the
Are
other
you
day.
doing it upside down?
Is it good?
Well, yeah, it was. It was
Yeah,
very good.
yeah.
Wasn't
So
that
they
hungry.
can
The
put
problem
meat.
was I came out there so stuffed. I had
Okay.
mofongo,
okay, you
the
forward
mofongo
that.
de chicharrón.
I think a lot of
Well,
us
it
over
era
on
de
there.
pernil, but it had
It
the
is,
chicharrón.
that's the idea.
Yeah.
And
I could hear you.
when you go in the bathroom, you have these cookies
nice.
going over the bathroom.
Yeah.
I found it really relaxed.
I forgot to.
Oh, okay, I think
Oh, there's something.
over here,
Let me see if there's Band-Aids inside.
do you mind if your taino has a little Turkish? There you go.
Sorry, if you want to erase it, feel free.
Tortino.
So you can do it upside down, that would be fun. But it would look upside down. but you can do
needs a
it.
Band-Aid.
What is yours?
Not that I know of, but I could try to get one.
Oh, I can ask if
The off would be, because see everything is that way, but,
I mean,
but.
I can go to, I'm sure Debbie, in my office, has probably, I can run to her.
Like this? Like going, okay,
I might
so,
have one.
go ahead.
You might have one, okay, I usually have some in my purse, but
I
I don't
have white. If you need white for your hands, you can.
Oh, yeah, if you want to erase it, feel free.
We're moving, thank you.
Those are awesome.
I was just trying to, mix the culture. That's fine.
You're the best, thank you.
Where are we gonna
Feel free
hang
to
this?
which one.
Where are we hanging this, this yellow?
Huh?
Where are we putting, when,
The ask Mr. Mehmet.
We need to discuss that, yeah, with Lindsay, we'll discuss that, about how to showcase it. once it's
Be
done.
great.
And there's no rules in terms of you can go and start doing if you want to cover. The paint that you're using in blue mostly is house paint. So it's more like a little bit more like
The lecture from Friday, it's on the page, right?
Can I join you down here?
How are you doing?
I don't know if you were
the
asking me or-
lecture for next, it's next Thursday.
Either or.
No,
Oh, which one?
The one from Friday.
The talk on music?
No, the one we had last
Oh,
Friday.
last week. Oh, yeah, it's on the YouTube page, yeah.
Yeah, because then, unfortunately, I was away, so I missed it.
Ah, do you think you can do it here?
I went to the website of it.
Yeah. So you can
Yeah.
just do it
Yeah,
there.
I feel like it's between
Check
my
out
two.
that good price.
What's the,
Yeah.
Ornella was in Pittsburgh, my stomping grounds.
Yeah.
She said there's a new.
So I think that is.
I see they just.
I don't know
had
whether.
the 4,000.
Try not to paint over.
So
Yeah,
you-
They're gonna
Sri
throw-
Lanka,
yeah,
yeah.
I went to their site.
the Venezuelan place?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all right.
and they have, a few things to
Nice,
arena
thank
park.
you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's
Blue
good. I'd
bird.
like to
Cat, do
do
you want
like
to get in here?
It was really.
switch blues.
They have a higher price, a good price.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
They're like $8.
huge.
Yeah.
Well, in Queens, you'll find a few Venezuelans.
Yes,
Um,
I think the one is in Queens, but I think the one.
Yeah, I
The one
forgot
went
to
out
mention
of
it last
business
week.
in Manhattan, you know, you should-
Sorry about
No,
that.
no, you know why? Because I've been.
You didn't see the director we invited from
I
last
know, I
week?
probably should have looked at something, but I
Who?
don't.
Remember Maria Guada invited the director?
That was 2 years ago. The guy from
No, that was
Pittsburgh.
last year.
Was that last year?
Yeah.
Why did that seem like it was 2 years ago?
Which one was it?
He had the short films.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
are
yeah,
water,
the people
there are water
giving
He was
out
containers.
profiling people.
You can leave them there when you're
people
done
from,
with that.
you know,
There's
Latino
plenty of
backgrounds
brushes.
He had,
to do
Pittsburgh.
They were giving out the turkeys on
You
Thanksgiving.
can put this
That's
on
right.
the one if you want to go in here. And you can, and it's okay if you go over there now.
I'll see, I mean, I normally don't paint, but.
Go for it, go for it. Thank you for this beautiful flower. There's space here also, if anybody wants to do it. Christian, do you still want to do your hair? There's some space here that you can.
Was the lecture,
So the neck is gonna be.
was there
cheaper.
anybody talking with the presenter? Was it controversial?
Well, she's a critical theorist, a critical race theorist. So. And that in itself, I don't know why, but that's considered controversial, but okay. Not that the talk in any way really was, but you know, there's a mass hysteria around that stuff.
Yeah, no, because today I was
When you're
saying,
ready, you can
I was
start
talking
doing
about the
it.
midterm grade level one, I said, they are around, I don't know, is
Oh,
that
no,
Columbus
no,
Day
no,
or
no,
Indigenous
no.
Day? Because I don't know what Dutchess is doing.
Well, there's an effort to obviously rebrand that.
Yeah, so I don't know if Dutchess has.
Someone wants to make something small, there's.
But I think the
space right
official
here.
Still called
holiday is, I think it's still called.
With pencil, or you can do it right away in black. Does anybody have that black? Oh, here it is. Now, if you fancy that you're tired of blue and you want to attack
Or
colors,
I can start
please
coloring something
take,
else.
grab
I can start coloring this.
a palette and start coloring whichever way you want to go. There's no rules about painting. I just saw an exhibition of a Chilean great artist. Her name is Cecilia Vicuña, and she said there's no such a thing as a good, bad painting. Or she actually says, whenever I can break every rule to paint, I will. And she is a wonderful painter. Yeah.
Of course, it helps
Are you allowed to
to know the rules before you start breaking them.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
well, kind of. That's one way, but I don't mean.
And I'll make
to-
sure I'll send you photos.
But she's about-
I'll make sure I send you the photos I'm taking, because I am always lurking with the art students.
Oh,
Oh,
cool,
wait
cool,
a
cool.
second then.
I got lost going here.
I
didn't know you were talking about
Yeah, that's his all.
about this hall.
I stuck one of those two paintings. Want me to sneak one of you?
No, there's no 100%. No.
So if you want to switch colors, there's a lot of paint here. Let me see that.
Should we start painting inside here too?
Yes, if you feel like you can. Ooh, I love those lips. Thank you. Qué bonito. Good work, guys. There is water if you need to wash your brush and change colors. You have to know the rules, but if you live a life and see painting and draw yourself, I think you probably have an idea. Oh, yes.
I thought that was the water. That was the water.
Well, correct.
I just changed colors.
I need somebody to do a black line. Somebody didn't finish this nasty. Oh, maybe you can help me.
Purple
These
is
are from
medium,
Peru.
yellow and
Red and blue.
oh, red and blue.
I need somebody to
I
do
can do
this.
it.
You can do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody can do black, but I can do the another one.
Oh, I had one earlier that I got out. I'll use that.
Good. So we got palettes for you if you want to. I got.
So you can just dip in here, or?
No, no, take the whole thing.
Take the whole thing? And then,
Share it. That will go great with a little bit of. No, go ahead. I'm talking to myself.
Oh, can I take an empty?
Because he can, and
Please,
I kid you not.
you can
Straight
get
hand,
a palette
free
yourself.
hand, the straightest line ever.
A
Like I can
palette,
use tape, and he's still better than that, and I'm like, listen, man.
Like, I'm gonna cut it so. Okay, let's get the whole thing if you wanna
He's
make
not
colors,
creative
but
in this kind of way, but.
get your colors and get going. Yes. That was a lovely blue. Thank you.
I can't hear you, sorry.
So there are yellows, there are
It's
other
okay,
things.
and I'm
you
very
can
long,
do.
so
Welcome.
we're good company.
Yes, join us, paint away. We're painting backgrounds
Yeah,
with blue,
looks
and
nice
then
having
we
an
can
empty
choose
space right
our
there.
own color. Ooh, I
And then
love that
how to
very
make
much.
it fit.
So painters, if you fancy colors, go for it. This is totally
That needs to be more simple.
free. Yeah, you can start with that. There are other sizes of brushes here. There are smaller brushes on the side. This is wonderful. I think this is the best workshop, Mehmet. What do you think?
of all the years?
Well, I think, I see everybody's so involved. I'm so excited.
What, we're getting better.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is? That's what it is?
We're getting better as artists.
There are things that are good. If you need water, there's more. I need water. There are bottles there. Of course, please do. Yeah, no. Oh, are you using this one?
Yes
Yes.
and no.
Oh. You can make a new one too. If you can make your own palette down here, I'm gonna cut more. What are those? Yeah, I don't know what I put in. I don't know. But then all over the place. Use the whole thing. Use the whole thing. So I don't know if people can see. This is the. I saw it online. This is the original, one of the first sketches. But that's a little bit of the idea. Thank you.
Where's
Oh,
the
I need something, one last thing here. Can I show you? There are 3 images, and I left this empty. Maybe you want to do one here. You can do a fish, or you can do a bird, or you can do a human, or you can do your cat. You can do anything that you want here. That's one thing.
Do you want to put more down?
Oh, I am always this
No, it's okay. Just cover it
If you want to think of an animal, then you can go here, draw it, and then pass it here. And then paint it. And we can start beginning to paint. The girl can be blue, as you see in the sketch. A lot of people are still blue. And you have blue colors there like turquoise, a better blue colors, they're more like a real painters. Over there that you can get inside. So you can paint the person blue. The hair doesn't have to be brown. It can be green. Now everybody's hair is different colors. This is exciting. That's a nice green, Mr. Mehmet.
No, thank you. Thought I'd make some colors.
Thank you for doing the rest of.
course.
One of the technicians, he got excited about the Nazca lines and showed him. He said, "I'm going to put like." So thank you for that.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm glad I got to help.
Oh my God, this is awesome. We got great painters. When you're ready, you can get colors. Then don't worry, there are no rules. You know, there's nothing that you can like be wrong or right. I love that taino. Great, good work. Is that supposed to be the sun? Yeah, thank you. And if you like to do the moon is there. If you want to do it later, you can be that face that is like, it looks like, I call it Taco Girl. And it's actually the moon, the tiny moon. So.
Just trying to paint myself.
It's awesome. It's so beautiful. So now, get a black liner.
Embrace
and
it.
you can do it.
It's gonna get you
Or you can
got me
paint
dressed.
around it
Yeah.
with blue. So it's your choice. You don't have to open it.
I get ready every morning and I open my closet and I'm like, I have all these cute clothes, but I'm teaching ceramics 5 days a week this semester.
Yeah.
No. It's gotta be sturdy and easily washable at this point.
Is there anything you use to like dry out the brushes?
Occupational hazard.
The water.
Yeah.
No. You have to take another one and leave that there.
Oh.
Okay?
I love it. Every
Then
time my
your brush
grandma's
is
like,
here.
don't you
I
need like a
think I
suit to
can
wear to
understand.
school? And I'm like, oh grandma. If I taught something different, yes, but.
My mother's like, don't you wear shoes at work? I'm like, no. So they always
Mira
wear
qué
sneakers.
bonito. Y esto puede ser de otro
Yeah.
azul. Eso, like it can be, you can choose like a dark kind of blue, or for example, this turkey, dark blue.
What?
Mixing with greens and just.
It is blue at the one.
Tu nombre
You're all right.
es Miguel, eres de
You
Turquía
don't want to draw
también,
anymore?
¿no?
That's all right.
Dr. Ornella.
Take a break.
Dr. Ornella is doing a great son already, guys, so hurry up with that blue and start painting everything else, please. I'm kidding. You take your time, there's no rush. But she's already doing a beautiful job with that song. So, you know, that's the idea. There's no rules of colors. You just do it. And if you want to switch into like the way she's doing into a different blue, I would suggest it's a good idea. But unless you totally you can move on.
Such a
And
meditative
this
experience
girl,
as well.
It is.
this can also blue. There are other more finer blues there. You can go get your palette. There's plenty of brushes. So if it's dirty, don't worry about cleaning it. You can leave it there and grab another dry one.
Danielle,
How are you?
spring colors.
How can I help you? You need black paint? Okay, so let me get you here, and then there's a palette that you can go for. So your outline, right? What's
This is
your
flashing
name?
me back to like
I
full on
love your
mirror.
hat.
But that's your moniker,
Oh my God.
Ornella,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
beautiful.
it's a great style, great look.
Love it.
Oh my God. This is awesome. I'm gonna leave. ¿Todo esto está en cámara?
Sí,
Ah,
ahí
ok.
está captando.
Pero voy a sacar fotos también. Ay, meme, qué bonito. Good.
Voy a hacer más.
See, that's what I do. I just
Where all the paint things are.
twist things to make them sound better than they actually
I know,
are.
it's your, yeah.
My parents,
I call it optimism.
but then I did ancestry, DNA thing. And then it turns out I am most genetic. I have most commonality with people from southern Italy. Even though both my parents are from Turkey. And that actually turns out that that's the case with a lot of people from Turkey. They have similarities with genetic patterns that are similar to people from southern Italy. Which is fascinating. Nobody didn't predict that at all.
But again, you can wash it
But really, it's all over the Mediterranean. It's like 24% southern Italy,
Oh, yeah.
22% Turkey, like 14% Albania, Greece, Albania and Greece, 12% Cyprus.
We're genetic cousins. That's my makeup's pretty much.
So pretty much everybody, like all the Mediterranean. 9% Northern European
Yeah,
Jewish,
it's on Third Avenue 166.
9%
It's
Persian,
huge. It's like
another like 7% like Middle East, I think.
Yours is
Or 3%,
very, very
something like that.
specific.
North Africa was like also like
Yeah, I finally got my North African. I found the connection.
Oh, so
I found the connection. I
really
have my DNA on like different sites.
You
So I really got into this about 5 years ago. And
Awesome.
On my heritage, I always had this, I had this one chromosome that I had this connection with North Africans.
Yeah.
And I keep finding them, a lot of them are in France. They're
No,
from
I
Algeria,
feel the same way all
Morocco.
the time.
Yeah.
And
So anyway,
that's the only, that one segment that I share
Let
with
the flow
them.
go. Okay?
And some from Spain and Portugal that they have that same one.
How do you get all this? When I did it, it just says 99.9 Italian.
That's what you got?
That's what I got, and I thought,
Well,
you
the
know,
things
in
keep
that
changing,
area,
but the things
the
keep
French
changing.
conquered some of the area, you know,
It's your call, and then you can do the coloring. Yeah, don't worry.
civilization.
Well, you know, it's all about what they have in their database.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine has changed a lot in 5 years.
So it continues to change as the database grows, actually.
Oh, okay.
But it's becoming more accurate.
They discover new patterns.
I'll
And
have
then
to check
regional,
it out
it
again.
just all depends on the size of the database and how many people they get.
I see that people are beginning to grab colors. I see that that's really the most beautiful part. So, you know, you can prepare your palette and paint. But if you're into blue, then we are in the right place. But if you want to always switch, you can and you know, have fun with colors. Oh my God, this is beautiful.
I can't
Hey,
read from
man.
this side.
Nice. Christina. Yeah, it's hard to look at it from the outside, but yours?
I'm going with it, but
Yeah, yeah.
so I want to see how what it looks like.
Google. I'm looking for my
Yeah, I just heard about it last minute, I'm like, oh, this is happening.
Fancy. Nice. I love the dress, man. Yeah.
Surprise could be nice.
Yeah?
Gracias. I have a meeting I have to run to. I just.
Let's see what you did. Let me see. Oh, okay. Well, if you like, come back and do the rest.
Oh, no,
What do you teach, Lindsay?
Oh,
You
thank you
teach
for joining us.
This semester or in general? Everything except graphic design. Kat knows me. So this semester I'm teaching 3 sections of basic ceramics,
Oh, wow.
the figure drawing class, and color theory. But I usually also add on printmaking, painting, watercolor, drawing one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
are you,
with Lee Williams gone for the semester.
Oh, because, yeah, she was doing the.
I'm going to go
class,
some-
right?
Yeah, and our other ceramicist is out. She just had a baby.
Who's that?
Jessica Murphy. She's an adjunct.
Oh, okay.
I'm teaching the ceramics this
Yeah,
semester,
introducing was fun.
which is fun. But I'm glad to return
Yeah.
to my usual schedule next semester.
And of course, then combining that with
What do you
the stories
teach,
of,
Marnell?
you know, your
That's
relatives,
just a plain.
you get a deeper picture that way, just like combining the stories with that.
Wonderful.
I'm just taking over from you.
Okay.
Stay a little bit longer.
Yeah, we need to adapt all this, you know.
You
Oh,
We need to adapt to a little bit
No,
of
don't
everything.
get it.
Yeah. Yes, we do. I wish I had learned languages when I was little. I think I would have retained them a lot better. Because before I moved to where I grew up, they taught us some basic Spanish and German, like counting and our letters, and I remember that, but I had 4 years of high school French that I don't remember much of, other than shut the door and it's the cheese. And where's the bathroom?
I did say that in middle school, but when I got to high school, they were just like, you know what, you don't have to do it.
Those are important. Cheese in any language is really important.
Yeah. I did study in Italy when I was in college. It picked up more, obviously, Italian there being there.
You study fine art?
Oh, somebody did.
Yeah. I did a whole summer. I studied High Renaissance in art history and painting.
Oh, you
So
just
I was
did
lucky, I
the-
was actually from my community college.
Oh, okay.
There was a woman who was a book dryer in the 60s, and she was very wealthy, so she paid for a scholarship for many years for 4 students to go overseas, and most of us who financially couldn't have done it otherwise. It was really interesting. Yes. I love it. I went back a few years ago. I'd love to run a trip from here to go over with the students.
in order not to waste too much time washing brushes, unless you want to wash them, you can always grab a new clean one and continue working. So that's my strategy. So you can leave them there, especially if it's flat, and just start painting. You keep painting. You can get a palette of colors, and yeah. And your taino is almost ready. Oh, she's painting so beautiful. Look at her. That's the taino. You are? I love it. Oh, they look Peruvian, you know?
I think something like that at a restaurant. Danielle, you're supposed to color inside the spirals as well.
If you want to.
With a different color.
With a different color. If you want it blue, put off blue for another kind of blue. This is nice because it's kind of all blue.
Okay.
You can start painting the inside. You can get your palette and get colors from there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
That's all you can come up with.
Yeah, they don't even rhyme. One of them has with an S.
Okay.
Nice color.
That stuff is pretty cool though, I gotta say.
You guys are fast. Good. I know that. Who's doing that?
It's a lot of work.
I wanna see what all the stuff is here.
Who's doing this? Oh, Professor, you're doing a great job. Continue. Don't stop.
You can go
¿Quién?
if you like.
¿Ella?
Oh,
Oh, no, the professor. Oh, this is so great. Oh, my God.
Let me get back to my blue over here.
Did you catch your ride?
You're doing the blue.
I'm going to do it. Can I pick a little bit of yellow?
Hey, look at that. Look at that.
¿Te gusta? Sí.
Hey, you don't want to start?
Lindsay told me that she's gonna take this and we're gonna finish painting it with like intricate
All
So
together.
if you want, we can just put like a little post-it note or something on top of that saying like, don't paint it, that's for you, and no one will touch it, right?
If you want to wait, you can
So
wait.
I have specific I can ask if we can put one on there. You don't have to worry about losing any of your artwork. Excuse me?
Yeah.
So she's gonna have to go soon, but she wanted to save. Yeah, she wanted to save this to paint later. Is it alright if I put like a sticker note saying don't paint that?
No, we won't. We just won't do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so anybody, this one belongs to our painter here, and she will do it next week somewhere. But if you want to start, I will start.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which spot to go to. I don't mean to like sound like.
So-
And if you want to paint it,
Piensas en un café que sale luego
Mira,
leche.
este es café,
you don't even need to paint this at all. You know?
quizá vaya con un poquito de luz.
So like out here, yeah, there's not in this spiral.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the spirals are gonna be this color though.
Está quedando bien
That's my
bonito.
color.
Very nice.
But you know what color it is.
Oh my God.
Well, it's
Julie's recording. Pasamos
More like last.
casi toda la tarde.
Like, I feel like as an artist, I put something
Está muy negro. Si quieres un color que tenga más.
I'm bad at paint.
El bar que quedaba ahí, no sé si todavía queda por ahí, el bar Warriors en salsa. 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 Yins guys.
Yins
The
guys.
Yins guys. Yins guys.
Because you can get more paint, like concentrated with the spots that it's a little bit thicker. Because that
Es impresionante, la gente habla así
That's why I
en mi
switched
pueblo,
to
¿no? Mi padre hablaba así.
Sí, de veras.
Sí, de veras hablaba así.
I actually, mine
No.
right here,
Y
like,
mi
does
madre
that
dice cosas
kind of
cuando yo hablo con
align
ella.
kind of what
But
you're
you know, like
for?
if you are in New York,
No estás
No, I got that.
No,
I live in New York,
No, I know what you mean.
Esa
the
lengua.
Caribbean culture and the
French
I
French
didn't mean that at all, the
French
way
fries.
I'm-
Eight French
Yeah,
fries.
Delayed.
function there.
French
Frog and
fries
they sort of decided to.
on Friday.
So I think I have a Puerto Rican
Bien, bien. Todavía un poco, pues, de luto, ¿no? Todavía.
Oh, so don't be afraid of paint. Once I paint the stars, don't be afraid of painting.
Sí. Bueno, me dijo que no se casó otra vez.
No,
Ya,
okay.
eso es.
Okay.
Dice que yo he cuidado a dos maridos enfermos y no lo voy a hacer más.
Pues,
Definitely
Paint
not
and
me.
gets you. That'd be
I'm on my fourth marriage, but he paints me.
What's that?
So I'm on my fourth marriage.
ay,
No, I've been married alone.
Are you
que
familiar with
verdad la medida.
22
Basically,
years.
You were talking about it.
no, it's all internet
You were
like
super
horror
young.
stories. Like,
Yes,
like
I'm
Jeff
20.
the Killer. Creepypastas are
I mean,
alright,
that's
but I
true.
think
Like
this
that.
these are better.
Fairly young.
For today.
Today,
So we're like thinking about like for our 25th wedding anniversary.
It's like
I'm gonna go over there
this
just
fictional.
Well, it's still a couple years to get there.
That specializes
We had,
What are you using that for?
we had 20,
No.
and so all
we
of
had
the
27 this summer. We were in Paris for our 27th.
that
Oh,
are
nice.
in
So,
those like
that was cool.
forum
Yeah.
are formatted like government documents.
We were in,
It looks
we
very
stayed in
official,
Montmartre.
but it's all like
Oh, yeah, that's great.
And which was so cool.
Not me.
So we went to this restaurant I saw was recommended, and they're supposed to have these great prices. Oh my God! We went to it's called.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Moulin Rouge.
This whole thing.
We went there for the anniversary.
It's totally something that would happen to me. It's alright.
We ordered. We both got two different types of snails.
It would be
We ordered too much wine.
I might open
We thought it would be half. It was kind of small, and we ordered a half. So we had like a half bottle
I
of wine
think
per
Christian
person.
will love it.
Oh, wow.
And we got
They're
snails,
painting
two
blue
things
around
of
you.
snails. And then we
And
had
then
our,
we're like,
whatever our entree, I don't remember the entrees were.
two
Two desserts.
So I moved up
And
here.
it was
Nobody's
57
good at you
euros.
go around there.
Bad at all.
It was incredible. Plus,
Now that I have your blessing.
it was, when I found out that Paris is cheaper than
Come this side, you can get to that. Oh, but somebody's
my
doing.
birthday, we went down to the
What if you
waterfront,
do
in
this?
this place, it was like $12.
Yeah.
Are now the same as
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, the city's expensive, and then the same
Oh,
here.
cool.
in New-
So
Newburgh.
we'll make
Well, is it really touristy, the waterfront?
No, not really.
You can go everything.
They opened up a new place there.
I think it's pretty
Primos,
good.
Primos Waterfront.
And it's
Alright,
okay. You can do it upside down.
Went there for my birthday.
I'll say that whenever somebody
You know,
tells
so
me.
all three of us we went.
Yeah.
It always freaks them out, you know?
And, you know, I had
So
two
it's like,
beers
oh, I'm
and
sorry,
something.
like, I forgive you, they look at me like, what?
The way to do it.
And, they said it's like $200 without dessert. Dessert, they don't want.
Oh, God.
We ate in Paris, every day we eat in Paris, you know, the two of us, with, you know, usually with wine.
But I gotta find
for like 45.
Let me see if I find it.
It was 45 euros, and that was the tip was included.
Right, let me see if I find it. I'm sure I have it.
They are, you know what? That's a good thing.
They live longer lives.
Yes.
They're healthier than us.
Yes.
They have less child poverty, less poverty in general.
Yeah.
They're happier than us.
Where?
Europe.
No way. No way.
Oh, yes, way.
They're happier than us.
We're gonna have
Well, I don't know about Mexico, but.
This is a very long process, even
per capita.
all of us working on it.
I was completely shocked. I was completely shocked having come back to here.
In Mexico.
Paying less money, more money.
Yeah.
I've been falling off any bicycles.
In Mexico, copies the US side of things too much.
No, but the prices, I mean, when I came back this
Falling
summer,
down any flights.
I was amazed how high they are.
No, I mean in Portugal,
I found it. Where are you?
issues about gas prices, but taxes weren't particularly expensive in Portugal. I thought.
Taxes.
So this is what
No,
we're,
tax-
did you see the
Oh,
presentation?
taxes, not taxes.
You know, like,
Taxes.
No, taxes.
We
As
actually,
a tourist, you
in
take
the old
taxes
days, they
from
would
time to time.
Yes.
And like, there wasn't
put it
particular
on the
expensive
wall
in Europe
past
before.
charcoal, so that.
I didn't think so.
No, they would
Well, and
just.
plus the public
the whole-
transportation,
they would
they
just-
invest more.
yeah.
It's very
Definitely, yeah.
Well, I may have done it before, so what I did is I would just.
I like Porto, it was fun, and food was good.
next week.
I've never been there. Did you have the francesinha? It's it's almost like a croque madame of Portugal. It's a sandwich with like this gravy and.
But I have national dessert.
Which is the national dessert?
I went to a Brazilian place in the city.
Welcome. Would you like to do
Yeah,
no
but
burger?
in the city, they were like 250.
Just walking down the street the other day, and you see this place that says French.
Yeah, take your time.
Sorry, I hated you, but I just wanted to say thank you for letting me have this experience.
Oh,
I heard that
you're welcome.
without helping you out with this. But I just
Thank you.
want to say thank you.
Thank you for coming here.
Portugal, they're probably.
Just did a lot, girl. We did a lot, and if we wait for you, we have to talk to Meme to find out where you can pay, and if we wait for you. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
I think you got pictures on the, okay?
Well, when I touch something, it goes home. You go and touch something,
It's like when you
touch
take
something,
paninis.
it
How many fingers can you have?
You know, there's always rules. Totally normal.
Nice work. Oh my God, I love the blues. That is good. That is good. Meme, you gotta take care of the Turkish.
Oh, yeah.
flag.
My hair will work. Something brighter.
Well, if you want to outline it, you can just color like that.
My job is so stuffed, like, I don't even know how to describe it.
It's not just like you know, like I was like, oh, it's I'm clean and done. Like I feel like I see like every couple of months.
Did you have class?
I work at this movie theater.
Someone said, I'm living with Mehmet.
Sorry about that. That's my fault.
It's one of like the internet like set of them, but it's the one by
You what?
So there's like a problem with the projector. And I'm like going upstairs to use it. Like walks up to me, he's like, excuse me.
So in 10 minutes, I tell them we're wrapping up.
Aperture
I think we should
and theaters screen size too, like projector, right?
Yeah.
Aperture. My name is at the front desk. Talk to him, please.
In an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
So it can stay here.
I tried to be as helpful as I could, but like.
I'm gonna
That guy was kind of
Yeah, my class is 2 to 4.
Now, if you have students, we can take it in an hour, we can take it to you.
Sure.
And if you get that way, I can have
He's talking about like his audio issues
maintenance.
where speakers are messing
I can feel good that I left the room
Like,
okay and that you take
business
that,
has been
so I
around
can
for
make
30
sure that
years,
this
you know.
thing,
They haven't upgraded?
in about an hour and a half will be
a
totally
lot of the
fine.
stuff
Okay.
there hasn't been upgraded.
Or an hour, I would say.
I feel like
So,
that's
so we can take care of it there.
Do you
Yeah,
want
that
to
would
do
be
the road
fine.
sign? I have to grab
Are you gonna roll it? Is that what you're
like
gonna
a
do?
suction cup at the end.
It
Okay.
wouldn't have to
And
be like,
stick these letters. And
Think about
and
where we
move
can
them
put it.
one at a
Don't
time,
be there
and they'll have me do like
what's
4
today,
or 5
Thursday?
titles that I need to take
I
down,
think we can
plus
put it room
4 or 5 new
32,
ones I have to put on.
Washington basement level
I'm probably
32,
gonna
and
wind
leave
up
it
doing
to
that
dry
after
more.
school today.
Yeah.
It's not that bad,
Trying
but
to-
it's good weather.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it's.
Or you're gonna continue working on that.
Yeah, yeah, I'm just
blizzard,
trying to think, but
and
you can't leave it in there long
I had
term.
a
I'm just trying to think about where we can put it long term.
Yeah, that's something.
So that was bad.
Cause, yeah, we don't wanna roll it.
What's that?
It can be rolled.
It
Once
can be
it's
rolled.
dry, once
Okay.
it's dry, it's pretty okay to do.
Okay.
You won't have
Yeah.
that. Unless it's really mistreated, you won't have to. How you doing?
Yeah, we can leave it to dry overnight in room 32, I'll just let the faculty know. And actually probably leave it, if not, we can move to the drawing room tomorrow. Cause we don't have many classes on Fridays in the studios, and I'll be around tomorrow for ceramics, so after that, then I can maybe roll it up.
Okay.
And I can just send out an email to all the faculty.
Oh, yeah.
Do you wanna take this in for me, all the fucking plans?
Yes, we have about 10 minutes.
Okay.
I would like to wrap up so that we can talk a little bit about the experience. But we have 5 minutes. No, we have 10, 12 minutes. So if anybody has a comment of how you feel or how you thinking we are approaching this, you're free to talk. Just like chatting. So anyway, thank you for coming and doing this.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Ooh, I love this
That's
blue.
disappointing.
Yeah, the blue was a good idea, right? It didn't work? Oh, no, it won't be perfect. It won't be perfect, but then you have to come to
thing I have done in a while.
Yeah, what is the next?
I feel like I'm somewhat responsible for that.
You don't say.
Do I ever said just let go, have fun, and make a mess? Not make a mess, but.
I don't want to complain.
Fair. Not even make a mess, just like let go, have fun, no rules. Yeah, definitely never said that.
I always put rules.
I
in
could
rules.
Daniel, I like do this brush. The only kind of art I really do is musical, not the drawing.
I would love to hear you play sometime.
Um,
I feel like there may have been a video or something that got posted, so I saw that, but.
Yeah, we have a Facebook page has videos of us performing.
Us, you have a group?
Yeah, we're groups.
Who's your group?
Outrageous in my group.
Oh.
I like it, but
See, I.
These up for grabs? Yeah, yeah.
you probably have to go home.
So,
Can you later send me a link to it? Oh, that works.
So you can, we have a website of course, but we also have a Facebook page that has videos of us
Oh, that would be awesome.
videos that we did during the pandemic particularly. So
We
yeah,
did
if you
a-
wanna check out.
I would
We
absolutely.
did, last year we
Another
did,
show I never watched, just watching YouTube
a Day of the Dead score,
I know the entire show.
skating on a skating board.
Ah, I love that.
That was good.
I don't know why, but like.
Just go over that.
Thank you for bringing
Like
so
the way
much
that you
input.
put your
oh,
finger.
absolutely.
Huh?
Oh, I wanna watch this show, but I don't have the.
I
You
like
could
how-
always
I like
come
how
with the color
cool
around it, and the
things
thing like that
are
is,
really
like, let it dry for a minute or two.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then each
And
piece
they'll
color
like
around
have
it
to
should
crop
cover it.
I
out
love the
like
colors
the
business.
screen a little bit so it doesn't get
You like
copyright
thinking
struck.
that?
Yes, you did.
It'll
I
cut
got
out a bunch of
it.
sections.
Yeah, I get all mixed up.
I know.
Didn't see it.
It's just.
It's like, like I said, Leslie happens too.
So I mean, it's not all that.
I love how you combine.
Professor Leslie.
Don't you know my,
I
no.
don't feel that's nice, because I didn't do such a great job.
You know you love me.
Maybe. Can't we get rid of you yet? No, it's roasting out of affection. Kat went through the art program and now she's in computers, but still part of the Visual Arts Club.
So I understand that it's legal to be in the art department. So art people, you can continue working with Miss
Well,
Lindsay
I try to limit
And-
the
and-
Americans.
finish. Oh, this is so beautiful.
So,
Yeah.
Aurelio and I performed here a few times.
Oh yeah. Are we gonna play? Are we gonna have fandango?
You know, I invited Mario Jarocho.
Ooh.
Okay, just getting in. Gracias por venir.
Other people.
Getting people to commit.
Pretty cool.
So
Usually we take
you
stuff
know,
home,
it
right?
might be just
We're
easier to
keeping
invite
this.
Mario Jarocho.
What is he
And they're going to do it again.
I'll see you next week.
I don't know.
If you come and te traes un instrumento, a lo mejor te invito.
Pero I think, tell me the date and I will come.
Guys,
You get along quite well.
Thanks so much.
Harmony. Yeah. Very beautiful. Yes.
Thank you so much.
¿Se te va? Okay, well, thank you for joining us. Aurelio Del Muro. So thank you for being part of it, and with the art department.
I'm kind of in love with this color too.
And
so when my students use it, and it doesn't work for your color chart, it's just transparent, I'm like, ooh, I want this
Just
color.
I think that's great. Thank you.
It's
Okay, we got about 6-7 minutes. Stop.
Same here, I said that you're continuing, that's great.
Don't get too caught up.
I think at some point, Ken, it'll be good for you to move on.
Probably.
And experience. Huh? Yeah.
You got about 8 minutes.
But don't forget, you can grow in other places too.
Great, guys. Thank you so much. Excuse me, what is your name? Erica, thank you for joining us, joining everybody. Thank you. This is looking so. Oh, you're a great painter.
Me?
Yeah, I love
Oh,
this color.
thank you. You know, I don't usually use this kind of color, so that was
That's awesome. Yeah.
throw myself out of my comfort zone.
That is a good thing. I mentioned to you Cecilia Vicuña because
Yes, we standing.
she is, I know she knows kind of the rules of paint. She's really kind
That was made a mess of all.
the idea that they
Not a lot of mess on
but
this
it
side.
is painting.
Yeah.
Just marry
So we
those
just bring
colors,
white,
and that's it.
You want the white?
That's
Throw right there.
Well, I'm gonna have to lose
how are you
my
moving it?
glasses.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try and have a day.
Nice. I
But I
love
do
this
want
flower.
to-
Powerful. Good.
Mainly because I'm going around.
¿Vas, estás pintando todavía?
¿Quieres terminar eso?
Yeah, you can use a dry brush. Maybe this. Maybe this. ¿Qué color?
Ay, quería poner eso aquí,
But you only actually see them in place with game.
Let me get the cigar brush here.
Yeah.
Like the rest of it is just a great other.
I think it's one of those things where like the title relates to one specific event.
Is that
There
it?
was definitely things that like
O más delgadita,
like
más
sometimes
delgadita.
shoot it, but never actually like involving it into like the climax. Like so the title doesn't really, but the title makes sense at the same time. It's not really involved with the entire plot of the show.
Maybe it's specifically because the Squid Game.
So Mehmet, if you want,
hit people against each other.
I'm in class, but I'm gonna be giving them headaches learning color magic today, so I can step out. I can give you my number if you want. If you want to, you can always just text me on your way over. Because my class is right down the hall from that room, and I can meet you and we can lay it down in there, if that works.
Yeah, it's fine with me. I can only do it after we finish,
That's-
by around 3:15.
That's perfectly fine, yeah. And no rush, I have office hours after class, so I'm here. I don't know how long you stay after, I know that's a long drive, but if it's after 4, I can come help you with this.
Actually, we're going to an art exhibit.
Oh, nice.
Aurelio's art
I
exhibit
like to say,
afterwards.
you know, I can
So
say,
I'm taking him sports and then what's my cycle is gonna be there to see the exhibit. And it's him with other artists.
People like to put
This is part of an art cooperative in the Bronx.
That's wonderful.
I don't know myself.
So I don't know the details tell Aurelio Del Muro.
I can't afford that, please.
Yeah.
I do enough therapy for
So,
everyone.
like, if you have nothing better to do, come on.
What'd you think, Kat? The buff color? Yeah. The buff color's nice. It's a great alternative to white. Oh, that sunset.
I can only
It's
do so
great.
much.
It's nice to do this with you, Mehmet. We never get to see each other.
I know. But we need to talk about the gallery that's for, well, where's your
Beautiful work.
Yeah.
These photos.
Would absolutely love to.
Yeah.
I don't really have like.
Oh, thank you. Nos vemos. Aurelio, do you want to wrap up or at least?
Okay, so we are going to
No, I'm good.
we're gonna have 3 minutes. Finish what you're doing, guys, and we're gonna stop as we speak and as we finish. I love what you guys did, and thank you for getting involved, and thank you with Nancy for starting.
Happy to.
And anybody wants to say something or? Well, if you can check out Julia de Burgos' poem Rio Grande de Loiza, it's online. It's easy to find it. It's a very passionate poem, and she was quite a poet and also a human being. So the mural that I have is in a building devoted to affordable housing and homeless, and it's coincidence that Julia ended up homeless and without a house. So it's beautiful that now she has a home in that place. So.
I mean, I think it's for me doing art like this is a bit different because we typically do it like on our own, you know, do it collectively. So I think this the collective art experience of doing artwork. I think is a fascinating approach to all this. It's a different feel, just conversation and talking and just. It feels like you're in peace, you know, in a certain extent. You know, the stress starts to go away, and then and so I think it's a very nice experience to the idea of art, because we always think about it as the one governed and sells it everywhere, and we never think about it as collective, as a collective effort of a community of people. So I think it's a nice way to think about art. In a
That's
different
a
way.
beautiful point.
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Yeah. That feeling of being all together. I love the chatting and talking and whatever goes on, and it's part of being here. So thank you. Yeah.
Well, thank you to everyone for participating. This is these events wouldn't be anything without obviously your being here and being involved. So thank you.
Muchas gracias.
And thank you for inviting us.
Oh, absolutely, and I want to do this more every year as often as possible.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for the art department.
Art department, GCC, feedback.
Yay! Well, I have to go get ready for class. It's been lovely meeting you.
Thank you.
I look forward to hearing your music.
Oh, great! Yeah.
I've got my card.
We're supposed to play at the Bronx Museum of Art.
Oh, we're playing in November 2nd. So yeah.
All right.
At the Bronx Museum.
That's exciting.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe one day we'll come back and play.
Yeah, we'll definitely one day come back.
Put it in the bag
So I'm gonna be
the
cleaning
bag that's
up
right there.
and,
Yeah,
That
unfortunately, I have to
would
go
work
to
well.
class too.
I'll give it
Not
to Holly.
unfortunately, I should say unfortunately.
Or I'll
You heard it?
I heard
You
you.
heard
No,
it?
you didn't hear that.
Suddenly I'm deaf.
I meant unfortunately that this wonderful time has to end. That's what it is.
We'll do it over the next couple of weeks. Okay?
So you can go to her department. Are you all art people, Veronica? Erica, are you all with her? Good. So it's so exciting that you guys can continue working. She's showing a beautiful way of work. Christian did a great job. I love what you're doing here with Gatito. Thank you so much. Great.